Jared here with Dwelling Acre Coffee, and today is going to be the first roast along with the Behmor. We're going to be doing a Washed Colombian. I'm super excited about this one. The notes in it are like butterscotch, dried peach with a ribbon of chocolate bittersweetness. Really excited about this. We're going to be roasting it to about a medium full city profile. So we're going to go ahead and get the Behmor preheating. So with the Behmor, a typical or traditional drum roaster, it's already going to be preheated to a certain degree. The Behmor has a lot of safety features in it, so I can only preheat it to a certain temperature. So about 2.5 minutes, and then it'll be preheated to the max temperature that I can go without having to wait for it to cool all the way back down and restart the process. So as this is preheating, I'll go ahead and load my basket. Make sure I have the right notes here so I can track the roast alongside each other. All right, the Behmor is now preheated. We're gonna load the coffee. Make sure it's clear, working, we can rotate fine. So it's a 1 pound charge. So hit 1 pound, start, and we're off. All right, so as the roast is moving along, I'm gonna start making our first adjustment here, which I'm gonna change it to P5. P5 is the 100% power, so that is putting as much energy to push that heat up. Let's see where we are. So we're about 6 minutes. Let's see, internal temperature 300, and exhaust temp 100. Internal temperature, we're behind, and exhaust temperature, we're about 10 degrees behind on both. So that's okay. I have seen this happen a lot. It'll be running behind a little bit, but as soon as it hits the 7-minute mark, here pretty soon, the exhaust temperature is going to shoot way up, and that's whenever the beans really start to develop quickly. So it's still in the yellowing phase, light browning phase. The smells that are produced while roasting are not what people expect. So like right now, I'm smelling like hay, and it's going to be transferring over into like a baked bread smell. And people are just normal, used to squeezing a little bag with the little exhaust vent, smelling that wonderful coffee smell. That comes later, but during the roasting has its own unique smells and experiences. That's what makes roasting so much fun. All right, so we just hit the 8-minute mark, right? Yep, 8-minute mark. So we need to be at our internal temp 302, exhaust is 217. So what? Excuse me, man, I'm way off. It's 300 and 235. Let's see. We're about there. We're right on track. It's still in the yellow tanning phase. We're getting ready to start moving into the browning phase. Definitely in a toasted smell now. Before it was kind of like a hay-like smell. Not what you would expect coffee to smell like. That is, unless you've roasted coffee before. If you've roasted coffee before, then you know. I just increased the drum speed so that way we can get an even roast through all the coffee. You can really start to smell the roast coming along. I've noticed with this, when the exhaust temperature hits 370, 375-ish, usually whenever first crack begins, there's no bean temperature in this roaster, but I have noticed the correlation with the exhaust temp and the reactions of the coffee inside the roaster. So, like I said, there's no bean temperature, but monitoring that exhaust temp and knowing where it's at really helps out to document and to know how to produce the coffee. Right now we're at 314 internal temperature, and the exhaust temperature is at 377. So we should be hitting first crack anytime. There's one. I like to wait a couple. There's always gonna be like one at random and then maybe another one, but there's another one. But I want to hear like a couple back to back and just continue in full swing, so to speak. All right, we're on full swing, first crack. Smells so good. All right, first crack is done. It's been done for about 10 seconds or so, and I wanted to drop it at 30 seconds after first crack. So this timer doesn't give you any of that information. So you just gotta have to remember when it ended. All right, let's go. I'm gonna mute this part and I kind of speed it up so you can see the cooling process because it gets kind of loud. Do a quick color test. Let's get just a couple beans, 6 beans or so. Put it in there, grind it up, put it on this color chart, and see where we're at. Already smells good. I'm gonna go with City Plus. Leave in the comments what you think it is. I'm gonna go with City Plus. Definitely not a full city. A little bit darker than City. All right, that closes it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the loop. We're just getting started on this YouTube channel. Have many more ideas on coffee education, roast alongs, how you can get started on a small budget, and different things like that. So again, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.